Joining us now is Texas Congressman Pat Fallon. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Allison. How are you? Thank you.
Congressman, great to have you on. You say Alejandro Mayorkas' handling of the border crisis is a, quote, gross dereliction of duty. If he is impeached, this would be the first time a cabinet secretary is impeached since 1876. So it hasn't happened in a long time. Where are you now? How much support have you gotten for this?
Well, Rob, when we filed the articles, the very first day, we had over a dozen folks that co-sponsored the legislation. And at this point, I can't tell you exactly, but I think we're over 24 now. I suspect it'll grow to, when we return next week, probably to 50 or maybe even 100 members.
So is this symbolic, or do you think this actually could happen?
No, I've spoken with, so there's 3 committees of jurisdiction that overlap, and that's the Homeland Security Committee and Judiciary and Oversight. And I said on Oversight, I've spoken with Chairman Comer. He fully intends to have hearings on this. So I really do think, whether it's these specific articles or other articles, I think that Alejandro Mayorkas will pass out of committee. I think we'll have a vote on it. I do think we're going to impeach him.
So if Mayorkas does get impeached, the next person to take his position, they're essentially going to be under President Biden and pretty much do what he tells them to do or not do. How can we think and be sure that the next person is going to actually help to close the border and protect Americans?
No, that's a great and fair question. I think what will happen is, if this hasn't occurred as Rob said, in 150 years, this is about the court of public opinion as well, because things are so bad at the southern border. It is not a crisis any longer. It's a catastrophe that Biden's going to have to take some action if he intends to run for re-election in 24. And I believe he does at least intend to at this point, because that's what spurred his visit to the southern border a week or so ago.
Yeah, the photo op right there in front of the border wall that he defunded his first day in office, just ironic. Can we talk about the whipping incident?
Yes.
Those Border Patrol agents who were accused of whipping migrants, we know that was totally fake, made up. A Reuters reporter, the same reporter that took the photographs of the alleged whipping incident, he made it very clear that there was no evidence that these agents were in fact whipping migrants. Mayorkas knew that, but he still went on national TV moments after that and told the American people the exact opposite. How can we trust Alejandro Mayorkas as an honest broker moving forward if he would do something like that?
Well, that's exactly it, Rob. We can't. Emails now show that he knew that was a false and woke narrative, and he said it anyway. And he undermined the very agents that we all pay to go into harm's way to protect our families, to protect this country. And then they have the audacity to come out with a statement about the articles of impeachment, and they say they were proud. Alejandro Mayorkas is proud to advance the noble mission of the Department of Homeland Security and the Border Patrol. Really? Then why are you lying about your folks that work for you? That's to be, in vernacular parlance, that's scumbaggery.
Yeah, it's so interesting how they continue to spin this narrative. Customs and Border Protection predicts around 250,000 illegal crossings at the border in December alone, which would be another all-time record. Governor Abbott gets ready to serve a third 4-year term. It seems he's making it clear border security is the top priority for him, but he has been criticized by some for not stopping, quote, a border invasion, to which he said to Rob Schmitt. Take a listen.
The sand approach, both by the media as well as by the Biden administration. Yeah. Neither the administration nor the media wants to see anything done about the open border policies that have been unleashed by the Biden administration. Let's just go back real quick. 2.5 years ago, we had the lowest number of illegal border crossings in decades because of 4 simple policies that were put in place by the Trump administration. Title 42, remain in Mexico, end catch and release, and build a border wall. That's all that Biden had to do, was to continue those efforts. But because Biden eliminated Trump's strategies, it led to the highest number of illegal border crossings ever. And Texas is having to deal with it.
Congressman, Governor Abbott has been doing a lot of things, and a lot of people in Texas obviously so happy that he is in charge of that state. But aren't his hands tied as far as what he can do when you have an administration who's basically telling people, come over, the border's open, but no, it's not open, and they're getting mixed messages?
Well, yeah, it makes it difficult. Clearly, the Biden administration is lying to the American people, and they're saying that, oh, no, we're doing everything we can to secure the border, when we all know that's not true, and the numbers bear it out. And it's difficult when you're a governor, but I'd like to Governor Abbott did say that this is an invasion, declare it. There are different thoughts, schools of thought, if you will, Allison, on what does the Constitution say when you declare an invasion? And there is a school of thought that says you can use state resources to help secure the border. And I would like to see them really press forward. And if you have to go to court with the federal government, go, because the Mexican drug cartels are controlling the border now.
Yeah, Congressman, it is. I just want to emphasize this. It's totally historic what you're trying to do with Alejandro Mayorkas, impeaching a cabinet secretary. Just about 5 seconds. Do you expect any Democrats, Ro Khanna, Henry Cuellar, will any Democrats get behind this?
No, I don't think that there's enough political courage to do so. I would hope so, but we'll see. Time will tell.
Keep us posted. We'll
Thank
keep a close eye on it. Texas Congressman Pat Fallon, good to see you as always. Thank you.